So, I thought I'd do a vlog on reaching the grand old age of 60. So, I've actually hit this milestone in my life, and I just like to take a few minutes and just say a few words about reaching 60. So, if you're new here, it'd be great if you wanted to subscribe down to my channel down there below and like this video. That'll just help me grow my channel a little bit. So, I just wanted to sort of explain a few things about being 60. And those that actually know me will have seen that in the last handful of years, I've been trying to relinquish some of the roles and responsibilities that I once had. So since being a very young age, and I'm talking 13, 14, I've been an active volunteer in one way or another over many, many, many years, like all my adult life. I've helped others in one form or another. Um, that sort of went on into me having a business, a photographic business, where I supported many, many, many organisations and just gave lots and lots of young people chances in life with work experience and give them Saturday jobs and a whole host of other things. Then, as I got a little bit older and approached the age of 40, had a bit of a midlife crisis, if you like, and decided then to really give a lot more of my time, if you like, to volunteering and getting involved in the local community. So I went and got myself elected as a councillor for 6 years. That was interesting, a fantastic role to have, very rewarding. But the political side of it, absolute nightmare. But yeah, so I had this whole political phase that went on, and I then just become more and more involved in local community groups. I don't know, there was a local community centre, community gardens, um, and the sort of two ones that have sort of been clinging on to me and been very hard to park and let go was something called the Timperley Country Fair and the Altrincham District Festival. So again, those that know me will know that I've been trying to get rid of these for a number of years. Anyway, I'm sort of glad to say that the Timperley Country Fair is now pretty well running on its own. The Altrincham Festival, I fear for the future, but I'm sure it will survive in one way or another. So that's about to celebrate its 45th anniversary this summer. So good luck with that. But in these roles that I've had, I know that I've helped organisations raise, it's probably into hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds for good causes, a considerable amount of money. If I was still elected as a councillor at the age of 60, I'm afraid that I would now give a notice to retire. I have had zero plans to continue actively politically after the age of 60. I think it's time to give other people a chance, and yeah, I would have, even if I was still elected, I would have now been stepping down and stepping away. Um, and so, as I say, so explaining some of these things that have gone on with these voluntary groups, and especially with being active at home, I made a conscientious decision about 5 years ago to try and find a job or some kind of work to take me away from my local area, the Altrincham, Timperley, Hale area in Cheshire, Trafford, Greater Manchester. And that is the reason, or one of the many reasons, why I've become a campsite warden in the last few years. So I'm now on my fourth site as a warden. So with the idea being, if I don't live locally and I can get away, then I can't be involved. However, I am still involved in the Timperley Country Fair and the Altrincham Festival, but pleased to say it's now more in a advisory capacity rather than an active role. So again, I wanted to wish everybody that I've helped over the years well. It's been a great pleasure, but the time has come at the age of 60 to park things and to move on into this next chapter. Again, those that know me will know I became a granddad last summer. So Lucy, my daughter, gave birth to baby Caden. Who's going to be 1 in a few months. Crikey, I don't know where time goes. And that is the next phase of, if you like, of the of life going on. So, hello, sorry, my dog's come to say hello to us. So yeah, so you know, it's interesting that as I get older, new blood is born, so to speak, and yeah, a little bit tricky, but to some extent, life expectancy on my family isn't particularly high. So out of my immediate family, so my mum and dad, obviously they died quite a few years ago. My brother, those that know me will know the story behind this, but I lost my brother a few decades ago. So again, when I was in 12, 13, around that sort of age. And I also lost my sister last year as well. So I'm the last one standing, and you know, who knows? I could be into my last furlong, as they say, as in the rich tapestry of life, the big lifestyle. So, as ever, going to sort of keep going and making well whilst I can. I'm fit and healthy. I've had one quite nasty health scare a few years ago to do with the C word, but everything ended up okay, thankfully. So fit and healthy. So I am going to get this season, this campsite warden season, out of the way. It's going to be a very, very long one, very tiring. I'm on a huge site here with a lot of responsibility, and going to be returning home in November, where I'll sort of possibly take stock of where I am with income and things like that. So Rasha. So Sandra, my wife, she's got a new job, and so she's on a new sort of little path where we're going. But we'll be doing some reflecting, I think, in the autumn time. So yeah, I think one bizarre legacy that I will leave behind that happened purely simply by accident is those that ever go to Timpley and see the Frank Sidebottom statue in Timpley. I know many people that reminds them of my time as as a counsellor, and fundraising and fun and games that went with that. So even though Neil Taylor will not be left, a bronze statue with a brightly coloured head will be some sort of a legacy. I obviously worry about my children, Simon, my firstborn, Lucy, Hannah and Lee, to what the future is going to hold for them. But I'm sure everything will be okay. Everything in life somehow pans out. So, you know, we'll wait and see. Fingers crossed. I've got many more years left ahead, but you don't know these days, do you? So, the grand old age of 60. So again, those that know me, that have stood by me over many years and decades, and lifelong friends and family, thanks for being there. I've got some very close friends that I know if ever I needed a shoulder to cry on, that I can go to, and it's just amazing to have that circle of friends and family. So yeah, just a few words, bit of a ramble really, a little bit of reflection, as I say, being that age. So technically speaking, 7 years to proper full retirement. Not too sure what the next 7 years is going to bring, and let's wait and see. But I'm sure many adventures will proceed ahead. So again, thanks everybody for watching. It'd be amazing to say, I said at the beginning of this, if you've not subscribed, you can do that down below. Give the video a thumbs up, and take it easy. If you want to hear me have a waffle over anything or enter a conversation with myself, let me know. I don't mind doing anything like that. But there we are, coming up to April 2022. I'm recording this on the 30th of March. It's gone bitterly cold, and let's hope we have a good summer. Look after yourselves, everybody. See you soon, and take it easy out there.